Metonymy. Relatedness of meaning found in polysemy is essentially based on similarity, that we use a word that is similar in different contexts. For example, the head of a company is similar to the head of a person on top of and controlling the body. The word head is used here and it's similar in both these instances, and the meaning is quite related to each other. Another type of relationship between words based simply on a close connection in everyday experiences. So sometimes we use words in which we name one thing and understand the other thing. So this is a process of metonymy. For example, a container, contents relation. For example, this is what we talk about, the relationship between the content and the container. And we sometimes used one for the other. For example, bottle and water. And you may say, please bring me a bottle. It means bottle of water. Simply, I just had a can of juice. Or you can simply say, I just had a can, right? So it means that they are so related in meaning to each other that using one automatically give us the understanding of the other. Similarly, a whole part relation. Sometimes we use some part and mean the whole. For example, we can use wheels for car, roof for house. Sometimes a representative, some symbol relationship. For example, the king uses a crown and the crown is the symbol of a king. So we may use one for the other. We may use crown for a king. Similarly, the president, the White House. So instead of saying the president says, we can say the White House says. It means the same. Using one of these words to refer to the other is metonymy. So when we use one word to refer to other, we are actually having this process of metonymy, in which we use one word and mean another word. We had the whole can. Obviously, he had the whole can. It means that he had drunk the whole can, or he had the whole can. We also accept the White House has announced. Obviously, the White House means the president has announced. Downing Street protested. I mean, we are referring to the 10 Downing Street where the Prime Minister in UK lives. Filling up the car. Similarly, these are some of the examples. Answering the door. We do not answer the door. Boiling a kettle. Obviously, it's the water that boils. Giving someone a hand. Obviously, having a shake hand. Needing some wheels. Wheels, we are referring to a vehicle. Metonymy are highly conventionalized and easy to interpret. So the words that we find in metonymy, they are very much known in a certain convention, in a certain society, and people using the same language understand them very well. And this process is found in every language, and we listener can easily interpret them, that what actually the speaker meant. The strings are too quiet, so we understand that we are talking about some orchestra. The people concerned with orchestra very well understand it. I prefer cable in your USA. You can use this with regards to television programs. So making sense of such expression often depends on context, the context of the conversation that we have, the background knowledge, obviously the knowledge that speaker and the listener shares, and the inference, what we understand or what we infer from the words that is not given in the words. right? So while we are in a process of communication, we keep on having inferences all the time to have a better understanding. So this metonymy is one of the aspects of word meaning or semantics, which takes place every time when we are engaged in a conversational a process.